So welcome to Lowe's.
Thanks.
Super excited to have you here. So this is Lowe's Bridal. It's in a 36,000 square foot historic hotel that was built in 1914 by the Rusher family. They built several hotels across the South. They're all at the intersections of Highway 70, which is the first coast-to-coast highway, and major railroad sections. So in the 1900s, this was a major traffic hub of commerce, and people would get off the train and stop here at the Great Southern Hotel to rest and recollect and have business meetings. And so that's how this hotel was built. It was constructed, I think, in like 1912, and then it was hit by a tornado, and it was rebuilt in 1914. And so, yeah, it operated as a hotel for a while, and then it became public housing. And then the previous owners, the sellers, bought this hotel in the 1990s, and they moved the wedding dress store here in 1996, I think.
Where was it before it was moved here?
So there was a pharmacy on the square,
Okay.
and the previous owners of Lowe's, they had, her father had a really wonderful and prominent pharmacy here with like a gift store in it. And yeah, her mom went to market with him once to get gifts for the pharmacy to carry here, because oftentimes like pharmacies in small towns are also your gift shop. And somebody convinced her to buy a few wedding dresses. So I think it was like 4 is what Lowe's started with.
Okay.
And now we've got 3,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Interesting. So for what, 70 years, 60, 70 years, it was public housing, and then
I think public housing was here from like the late 60s to the mid 80s, and then the previous owners bought it in 1992 or 4, and then the dress store moved in 1996.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So they had rehabbed it kind of slowly, and so we can check out all the original stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of original stuff left in the store still, which is really fantastic. There was a lot of stuff that they did paint over or peeled the paint back and expose the original pieces and parts to the store. But like all the penny tile on the floor on the first floor is original. All of the like wood columns that you'll notice and all of the like trim work is original to the store. There's many original copper ceilings, but now they're painted. So maybe one day I'll be able to strip the paint off of them. But yeah, there's so many cool original pieces to this building, and it certainly is very rich in history.
Yeah, it's beautiful too. I think when we were pulling up, I'm like, oh, there it is. I recognize it just from looking at it so many times, working on it forever. Yeah. It came out.
It's big.
Yeah, it came out great. So obviously this is the entrance.
Yeah.
So maybe go inside and
come on in.
Show me around a little bit.
Very important to them that they had it registered.
Cool. And then this was the penny tile that you were talking about.
Yeah, this is the penny tile we were talking about.
Which has definitely made a comeback too.
Yeah, here in the lobby of Lowe's, we have about 120 to 150 dresses on bodices.
Okay.
Which again, there's about 3,000 dresses in this store. It's certainly one of the largest in the nation, inventory-wise as well as square footage. The dress store operates 22,000 square feet. And you'll notice that we have lots of really cool fixtures in the store, which we'll go over in just a bit. But when our lovely brides and their families come to the store, we greet them and we ask them to peruse the inventory here, to take note of anything they like. And this is certainly a unique thing to the bridal industry. There's not many stores where you arrive into a gallery of wedding dresses. Typically, they'll have a handful. And then from there, you don't really get to touch and feel many. But here, you've got like 120 just on this floor, and we've got another floor to go to.
So how many would you normally have in like an average size store?
Most stores, they typically run like 400-ish dresses.
Okay.
And often stores just will carry what they call sample dresses. So it's like a size 6 or a size 12. So that women can come in, they put on those dresses, and they would get measured to order those dresses. Here we certainly have inventory that we do that with. All of these dresses are order-only dresses, but we also sell off the rack. So I'll buy multiple sizes of different dresses, and so that way some of those sizes can go home with a bride, which often is very handy because one, it makes sure that I can fit and sell to multiple different sized people, which is very important. And 2, for girls that have like a shorter time frame or need to get a dress sooner rather than later, they can go home with a dress that day, and so it's easier for us to make the sale often.
So you're helping out the shotgun weddings. Huh?
We are. A lot of times, so there's a lot of changes in the bridal industry, especially like in the last year. So right now, when women are getting engaged, they usually have like an 18-month engagement period, but they're waiting 8 to 10 months before they decide to buy a wedding dress. And about 80% of brides these days are paying for their wedding themselves, which is a massive shift. Usually and historically, the parents of the bride and groom would pay for the wedding, and so that's different now, which is making the brides really think multiple times before they say yes to a dress.
That makes sense. It changes the price point probably a little bit, and
changes the price. Well, sometimes it changes the price point. Really, what women want to know is they want to know like what kind of money they need to buy what kind of dress. And like they want to make sure they can afford the dress before they get in the store. So like historically, bridal shops have not been very transparent on pricing. But that's just because like different stores can buy in bulk and get discounts, which we're certainly one of those. But other stores don't have that ability. So it's just a way for the designer to not discriminate against different size stores if we're not transparent with pricing. But the pricing difference is like $100. So it's not like it's something to really write home about. So we've actually been really good about putting pricing ranges on our site and on social media now. So I've been way more price transparent in the last 4 months than historically Lowe's ever was.
That makes sense. So that was a mouthful, right? You have a lot to say. You have a lot of understanding of it. Did you know any of that before you started?
No.
Here? Wow. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, I grew up in small businesses. My dad has a farm where I think 6 generations now, so my brother runs it. My mom had a very successful jelly business, jellies and spices and pickles. Yeah, she sold to like Carnival Cruises and Disney Cruises and like Opryland Hotel and all that. Cool. She figured out how to bottle jelly in those tiny little cute jars.
Yeah.
And I would put the labels on them.
Oh my gosh. Those ones are cool, the little ones that
the kind that you get like room service in a hotel that little tiny jar of jelly. Yeah. My mom figured out how to do that.
Really?
So it made her jelly really popular. Also, her jelly was very good. It used all natural ingredients and real sugar.
Yeah. So I feel like I used to take those. I'd be like, I want to take these home with me. Show my kids when I get home.
So I grew up with entrepreneurial parents, and I kind of just learned how to be super business efficient. Which was honestly a frustration when I was working in corporate America. But now that I get to run the show, I'm not as frustrated with things like that. But just kind of figure stuff out.
Yeah. Well, you learned quickly. So
yeah, thanks.
It's pretty cool. All right. Well, we'll continue on. Show me what.
Yeah. So the store.
Original wallpaper too?
No? I think this wallpaper is not original. I think this was hung in the 90s.
Okay.
But there is some original wallpaper in the building.
Well, it's still really pretty, and I know it's sort of making a comeback even again now with that style. So it's
one day I will replace the wallpaper with something that is like an ode to the era that this hotel was built in.
Okay.
But for now, we have this red scroll.
I think it's cool.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
It's when I had the girls vote on projects, like what should we do next? The red wallpaper was like number 1. Everyone hates it.
Aww.
Which is really funny.
I think it's really cool. Yeah.
It is cool though. It's really cool that like this place feels old and magical, and that's like one of the things that I love about it being a wedding dress store is that it just like sort of exudes this like magical experience, and it's a really special place for people to come and have this sort of like once in a lifetime journey.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I know. It makes it a destination instead of just going to shop for your dress.
Yeah, it's 1,000% a destination store. So got to keep up the destination aesthetic for sure. The building is 36,000 square feet, and the store operates 22,000 of that.
Okay.
So this floor is 11,000.
Okay.
And on this floor, we have sizes 0 through 12. So again, I don't just have like one size for somebody to come in and try on. We carry sizes 0 to 34. So yeah, a percentage of those are off the rack, which is great for revenue, and also great for customers. And then also, all of these dresses are order, so you have to be measured, and then we order these dresses here. But
how long does it usually take?
Sometimes they'll take 3 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes they take 4 months.
Oh, wow.
So it just kind of depends. We give our brides an estimated shipping date when they're in checkout most of the time. We're able to see that. And sometimes we have one of our design houses that we work with is based out of Memphis, and so they have incredibly quick ship dates for us, which is amazing. And then other times, like there's a dress in the store that's made of this really beautiful handmade lace, and so they cut the lace every time they make a dress. So that one takes 4 months.
Okay.
And there's other dresses in here that have hand beadwork, like 400 hours of hand beadwork. That takes 400 hours. So you have to have, they might have the bodice of the dresses made and they don't have the skirt made, or they might have pieces of it and not the sleeves. So sometimes they make the dresses to order, and that's just kind of what is that timeline of 4 months.
Yeah, so that could take a while. Interesting. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, let's see. Do you want to...
So we want to go see the chandelier?
Sure. Would love that.
Yeah, so this is, we call this room our chandelier room, and this is where we have many different viewing areas for my brides to come in and have their appointments in this room and just, bask in the glory that is this dazzling chandelier. It's quite a large chandelier. From what I've been told, it is one of the largest intact brass chandeliers with all of the original pieces and parts in the United States. And this chandelier was taken out of a hotel that was built by the same family that built this one.
Okay.
And relocated here by the previous owners. And so, yeah, it's quite an adornment to the building.
Yeah, you could just stare at it all day. It's very interesting. Yeah.
It's really fun to stand underneath it, especially in a dress that you're buying. So, yeah. So we have 5 viewing areas in here and 11 dressing rooms down here. And so there's viewing areas in other rooms on this floor. But this is certainly everyone's favorite room because you get to hang out with the chandelier while you're trying on dresses.
So how many groups will you have at a time come through?
We can take 14 appointments in 1 hour.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's upstairs and downstairs. So typically 14 will all be on one floor. When that happens, we do kind of have a panic. We have put some stuff in place to where that doesn't happen now. But right when I bought the store, that did happen twice.
Oh my God.
So yeah. But so those appointments will be split between the 2 floors. Yeah, and then on our busiest days, we could take 55 to 60 appointments in a day. So it is very rare for the store to be completely booked.
Yeah.
It does happen though, during our sales seasons. So between the middle of June and the end of August, probably half of those Saturdays are completely booked where there's no more anything available.
Yeah.
And then it'll happen again at the end of December through the beginning of March. We'll have Saturdays that are completely booked.
And then you have a staff member with each group fitting them, running through everything.
Yes. So I have 34 staff here.
Wow.
I think 12 of those people are full-time staff.
Okay.
And it's a small business, so a lot of people wear different hats or multiple hats. And the staff here is amazing. Probably 70% of who's here I inherited from the previous owners. And then I've hired in a few more women to work with us, and they're all just so amazing. I'm very thankful for the staff that we have here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so every bride, it's a one-on-one consultation with the stylist. And we do a lot of prep work before our brides come in. So we make sure that we know when her wedding date is and what her fiance's name is. And she can send us in inspiration pictures of dresses that she likes, and we'll go ahead and we'll pre-pull dresses for her and really talk through what her vision for her wedding day is, and make sure that we're matching up not only her vision but also the investment ring that she's able to spend with her vision to make sure that she's getting every single thing checked off.
What percentage of people come in don't buy?
Yeah, so that across the wedding industry is really big right now. The average bride, like I said, is waiting like 8 to 10 months before she's making an appointment to come get her dress, which is crazy town because you have to order them often, which is where, you know, my business model really does kind of do some great magic because I do have a lot of dresses that we can sell off the rack. But most stores, they'll experience brides that will go to 4 and 5 stores on average before they decide to buy. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to buy at the 5th store. It just means that one of those stores along the journey they're going to buy from. So it's a thing right now in the wedding industry. Like every single type of entrepreneurial bridal society that I'm part of, it's just like everyone is freaking out. But I think we should just all take deep breaths together. This generation, they're just used to shopping on Amazon and going to Target, and then they can't find the size they want at Target, so they're just going to order it on the app, and it's going to show up at their front door the next day. So, you know, this industry doesn't operate like that, again, because so many things in the store are made when you order them. Thankfully, we are not experiencing the like return rate that a lot of stores are. We typically, like during our busy season, we'll have like a 76 to 80% close rate. And then slow seasons, which are like the months of October and April, those are lower close rates, but they're usually higher than that national average. So
it's probably because you have so many options.
I have so many options. You have to drive an hour and a half to get here. So like my customer already has a higher intent to convert than most people do. When they're, you know, there's different places across the nation where there's like 20 wedding dress shops in like a mile radius. And so like I cannot imagine being a business owner there because like also we're by appointment only. So like a lot of those stores, they're walk-ins. So you don't know how to staff your day to take what you can take or what you need to take. And then like, what if no one comes and you just paid 12 staff to be there? That sounds like a nightmare.
But either way, you know your Saturdays are booked up for several months.
It's true.
So.
It's true. So
be busy for you. So, cool.
But yeah, this room is beautiful.
Definitely.
And we love it. It's our fave.
Cool. So maybe we'll check out the second floor?
Let's go upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll notice that there's a bunch of old antiques here. So like this armoire behind the dresses. There's this piece of furniture here, which I don't remember what you call it. But
with the mirror?
Yeah, it's original too.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either, but my wife would probably know. But.
And then like this wood that's on the
paneling.
Wall. It's also original. When I purchased the store, Stan, one of the sellers, he was like, don't hurt the wall, every time I would take something up and down the stairs. So now every time I walk up and down the stairs, all I can think of is Stan like saying, don't hurt the wall.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, this is the upstairs landing. So up here we have our dresses size 14 through 34. And we want to make sure that those ladies have a similar experience as the downstairs. So downstairs, all those dresses are sized 0 through 12. And these are all of our 14 through 34 size dresses. So you can see a collection of the dresses that we have to offer every single time I come up those stairs. I'm out of
breath. Get your steps in. That's good for you.
In heels every day. So yeah, this is the landing. And this is our yes moment that we have up here. We have 2 like yes moment spots up here to take advantage of.
Cool. Yeah, you always see it. It's such a big deal, right?
Yeah, it is a big deal. It is a big deal. When you finally get the one that you feel most beautiful in, it's a big deal. The first one you put on is really alienating. You're like, what the heck is happening? You're going to get like hot sweats. You're like, oh my God, I'm getting married.
Do I really want to
and
do
then
this?
Like, it's like you're in all white and you're just like seeing stars. And then you get over that. And then you get to the one that you like.
Trying to figure out if you want that to be your mother-in-law that's sitting there.
Well, that's a thing that happens sometimes too.
I'm sure.
Or
I can imagine, has anyone ever gotten in a fight over a dress in the store?
Not that I've witnessed.
Okay.
So we have rules about how many people that you can bring, which is a thing. Some stores like don't have any rolls at all, and that's like crazy to me because like what if people show up with 20?
Yeah.
Because like that has happened here before and I like had to have a conversation with the bride of like, you have 4. You're allowed to have 4. And they're like, oh, we thought that was a suggestion. And it was like a day where we had 60 brides. So each bride brings 4 guests with them. And then upstairs, everyone gets a private room, which is amazing. Downstairs, you have shared viewing area space, though you do get the chandelier and all the other pretty stuff downstairs. But yeah, we have seating for 4 in each area.
Yeah, so 20. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You need 5 rooms.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot. It's a lot of people in the store for sure.
Do you do the whole wedding party? Do you have bridesmaid dresses
We
and stuff
just
as well?
do brides.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Do people ask for that a lot?
Yes, they ask for mothers of the bride often. Bridesmaids dresses, there's so many great companies right now where you can like get 5 dress options online and it's $100 and like you can get 4 different sizes of each one and you ship all the ones back that you don't want. There's like no way to compete with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lowe's doesn't do bridesmaids. We are having a mom's designer showcase in a few weeks in October, and then we'll do it again hopefully in April if it's a good event, because moms do have a really hard time finding dresses. There's nowhere really in Memphis to look for mom's dresses. There's a few places in Little Rock that you can. But yeah, I'm hoping to offer a good little selection in this little pop-up thing I'm doing in a few weeks to help some of my moms check that box.
Yeah, so, that's good. Yeah, if you can listen to the customer, see what they need, it makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it is interesting to see how the industry continues to kind of evolve, and you have to stay out ahead of it. You know, so
yeah, certainly.
Cool. Maybe we could just see one of the rooms.
We can take a little walk down here.
All right. It's a long hall.
They can just like pop in the rooms.
Okay.
This is a veil room, which is super fun. We have like 900. We have 900 veils here at Lowe's.
Oh my god.
And I would really like to not have 900, so I need every bride to buy multiple veils.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go into this room.
Okay.
Y'all are just hiding in here?
Got a meeting.
Oh, okay. Y'all have a meeting in here with Shelby?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So this is my amazing staff. This is Jared.
Hi.
Jared's why I'm here.
I'm looking for a dress, so buy one of the 900 veils.
Yeah. So they're going to have a team meeting here in just a sec. But yeah, my pretty awesome team. I thought y'all were just hiding in here, which I thought was amazing. There's my store manager, Shelby. So yeah, this is a good room to go into.
Okay.
This one, as my best friend says, you eat an elephant one bite at a time.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of updating that needs to happen, but I love that in this room, it's like your own dedicated space. So you just get to hang out in here with your family, super separated away from the store. And yeah, we bring you all your dresses in here and you just get to try on and have fun.
Are you serving champagne and doing all that fun stuff?
We don't serve champagne. The previous owners didn't do that, and I haven't figured out how to get the alcohol licensing correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah, most places do have champagne.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons that Lowe's doesn't is because we do have a ton of customers who are like Pentecostal and Mormon. And so they like to know on the front end that like when they come into an experience, they're not going to have anything evading their experience, which is something that they don't necessarily usually have around them. So that has been one reason why we don't have alcohol, because we love helping all of the brides that come here. We have a whole modest collection downstairs, essentially just for Pentecostal brides, which we love. Like my bridal stylist will like fight over who gets our Pentecostal and our more conservative brides when they come in, because they love styling them so much, and it's hilarious. I love it so much. So
that would be fun. Yeah. Just something different. So interesting.
And we find it like usually our like Mormon and Pentecostal girls and their families are just so nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just it's a nice little sparkle in the day.
It's fun. Yeah. Got to take care of everybody.
That's right. So yeah, there's about 1,500 dresses up here. So all the new arrivals are what you see in the lobby downstairs, then in the hallway up here. And after they're no longer new arrivals, so they've usually been here for about 3 months, they get put in bags on the racks. And then we rotate through like our top sellers and, other dresses that we just really like.
How long do you usually have inventory for?
So it just kind of depends. Like some stuff, that's why we keep it in order off of it. And so if like there's a dress downstairs that I've sold 13 times and I've had it for maybe 6 weeks.
Wow.
So when you stack that up against dresses that have been here for 2 years and against 3,000 dresses, you know that one's a really good one. So I've ordered multiple sizes of that one so that it can be sold multiple times. There's other dresses, that I've just got one of them and it's not sold in 2 years, so I'm not going to get more of it.
That makes it challenging to keep with the inventory and buying and everything. Yeah, that'd be one of the things that obviously you have to learn so much about the industry, but then trying to learn how to manage the inventory has got to be challenging.
Yeah.
Did the seller help you with that at all?
Kind of.
Okay. Yeah. Still a learning curve, right?
Yeah. So the way they operated is a bit different than how I operate. They were amazing in that they completely grew up in this business and they were able to keep so much knowledge in their heads and it was just in their blood, right? They just knew when they saw something it would be a good seller and they would buy a ton of it. I have been in this for 8 months, so I don't have that
right.
amazing magic in me like they had. So I need products that help me keep track of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I use a inventory point of sale system. It tracks everything related to a bridal shop that I've leveraged to really help me with sales reports and keeping track of inventory.
There's so much more technology now too that it makes sense to do. And then hopefully you can kind of track it and then know what to buy next year. And then obviously pay attention to your margins, how much inventory you have on site. You know if something's missing,
right.
All those things. So it makes sense. Cool. Yeah. It's fascinating. All the dresses everywhere.
Yes. We got a lot. There's a lot of mirrors too.
Yeah.
Just all the mirrors, collections of mirrors.
Make it challenging to film.
Yeah. I just realized that the guys are looking at themselves.
Yeah. So how many celebrities have you guys styled?
Oh gosh. Quite a few.
I'm sure they
local
make you sign an NDA. Most of them. Yeah.
No, we had a senator come through.
Oh, cool.
Several weeks ago, a judge, a big judge, which I'm not familiar with the judicial system, so I can't tell you her title, but she was cool. I looked her up after she left. We had a meteorologist lady come through recently. She was so sweet.
Yeah.
Lots of influencer type ladies will come through because this place has such a name, so they know they can get good content in the building.
Yeah.
But also we have a really great selection, so it's a good choice to come visit
Makes
us
sense.
here.
Yeah, they know they're not coming in just to get content and then never leave with anything. So.
Right. Yeah. I can't think of any celebrities that have come through here.
You almost don't want to. Could you imagine how crazy it'd be if somebody big came through and then said, "Hey, this is where I bought it from"? You'd probably have thousands of people out the door, which would be good for business.
Yeah, that'd be great for business. Yeah. I'd be okay with that.
All right. We'll make it happen.
Okay, good.
Cool. All right.
So that's the tour.
Yeah, that was great.